Susie from Shock Family Farm. Today I'm going to show you how to double dig. Now why in the world would you want to double dig? I mean, it's kind of hard to do it. You got to put a little muscle into it. But double digging is good for a few reasons. One, it's great for compacted clay soil. It helps loosen the soil up and aerates it at the same time. Two, it is great because you can double dig and then the years to come you don't have to do anything. You don't have to till it, do another double digging. This is something you don't have to do every year. Once you double dig the bed, you're good to go. And probably the most important one to me is you don't have to pay anything. Double digging is free, well, minus the hard work, but money-wise it's free. You double dig it, it's pretty much the same thing as a raised bed. Double digging is a way of making a raised bed for free. That's the most important part, is free. I like free. You don't have to have all this kind of money to bring in topsoil and different soil amendments. You can use what you have on your farm, or you might need to bring in some manure. Manure is not that expensive, and sometimes you can get it free at horse barns or whatnot. You don't have to border it, you don't have to box them in. I think those are really pretty, but they're also time consuming and costly, and you have to make sure your borders aren't treated. Certain woods are treated, leaches into the soil. So this is just a more practical way of making your own raised beds without spending a fortune. Okay, today I have my daughter Savannah.
Hi.
I'm going to teach her how to double dig. She's never done this before. Since we moved up here northwest Indiana, we have somewhat sandy soil, so we haven't done double digging in a while. We don't really need it as much as we did when we lived in southern Indiana when we had some heavy clay soil. There's only two things you need. You need a nice sturdy pitchfork, that's to aerate the soil, and you need a shovel that looks about like this. You want the longer square-edged shovels that are perfect for double digging. All right, Savannah, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll get started. Okay, so first we're going to start digging. I'm going to show Savannah how to do it, and then I'll have her try it out. You want to go down about the length of your shovel. It's about 12 inches or so. I like to make my beds at least 2-3 inches wide. You don't really want to be wider than that because you want to be able to get to them easy. But you can make them any width you want. You can make them a foot wide. It just depends on what you're planning. Okay, so we're going to start digging. Maybe I'm sweating already. Now this might be a little bit harder for you guys that got the hard compacted soil. You can see the different layers here.
There's light dirt and dark dirt.
Yeah, you see the topsoil, and then it gets pretty sandy. Which makes it a little bit easier for me. So we're just putting it at the top of the bed. And I'm going to work my way over. Lay that up there. It's an excellent workout. Have rocks. That's a good point, Savannah. You want to make sure you get the big rocks out of there. Oh, I did hit a rock. See that? Can you grab that?
That's glass.
Ooh, glass.
That's like an antique
Look at that.
bottle. Holy cow, this is like a lid.
We live in a 100-year-old farmhouse.
So we never know what's in here.
Hard telling what kind of goodies we can find. Maybe one day I'll strike it rich and find something really valuable.
Yeah.
Okay. also might want to use string and string out your garden so you can make it straight. I'm notorious for going crooked if I don't have a guide. So we'll see. Oh, something else there.
Glass. I think we're good.
Okay. You might want to get all the soil out of here. Most of it anyway. Alright, grab your pitchforks again. Once you get the soil out, then what you're going to do, you're going to, if you have manure or, you know, any other corn stalks or whatever you want to put in here, you want to put that in there. And then
Start breaking it up.
put the pitchfork in there. You just start aerating it. Okay? Alright. Make it nice. Okay. Once we do that,
Get the shovel again.
get the shovel again. Hold on, sweetie. I'll show you here in a minute. Now, when we start digging, we got about a foot in length. So we're going to start again. What we're going to do here
There's glass in
and then we're going to dump what we're digging and we're going to put that in the hole that we just dug. Okay?
there. And keep doing that.
Yep.
Okay. That sounds
Doing
good.
that.
You want me to start right here?
Hold on, I'll have you do the next one.
Okay.
Do it?
I think so.
See, we're getting a raised bed already. Now, once you do your double digging, it's really important that you don't step on it. Okay? Because that will defeat the purpose of double digging. You don't want to compact it down again. And, oh,
Keep it out.
okay. So now you're at the end of your little plot. Ours isn't very big because frankly I'm out of shape. But anyway, we got you a hole here. So you're gonna come over here. And what you first dug out, that little pile you put in front, you're going to
Put it in the front right back
Yep.
here.
scoop it up and start filling it in.
Alrighty.
Okay, so once we filled it in, you see it's a little uneven. So we're just gonna even it out a little bit.
You think I could use my hands?
That's okay, once you got it all evened out, if you have compost, you can put some compost in the top and work it in with your pitchfork or any other type of fertilizer you have. Work that in the top. As you can see, it's not as pretty as a box straight bed, but I think it would give you just as good results. You ready? We need some water.